Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 23rd of the July Leetcode Daily Challenge. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, let me know what you think, and hit join the Discord. Let's get started on single number 3. Given an array of numbers nums in which exactly 2 elements appear once and all the other elements appear exactly twice, find the 2 elements that appear only once. Okay. So I think the way that I would go about it is that if you XOR all the numbers, then you would get one number in which one number, right? In this case, for example, if it's something like this, it'll be 3 XOR 5. And then and then how would I separate them? Well, I think you could do it bit by bit, because if in the final number the number is 0, that means that they both contain a 1 or both contain a 0. Is that good enough? But yeah. And well, if there's a 1, what does that mean, right? Like, okay, let's say now we have the number 3 and then the number 5. This is in binary, of course. And then our XOR of the entire thing would be 1, 0, 1. Well, that means that we could do for 1, we just XOR all the numbers that have that digit of 1 to figure out what number it is, right? And that should get us one of the number, and then the other one is just XORing this number away to get the last number. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Let me play around with that. It's a very tricky problem, but the idea is that, okay, well, when we XOR all the numbers, all the pairs will pass away. So then now we have just like one aggregate number like this one, which, if there's a 1, that means that one of the 2 numbers will have a 1 in this digit and only one of the 2 numbers, right? And or at least in the sense that all the other numbers would, match out. So yeah, so I think there's something to that. So let me play around with it. Yeah. Xsum. Okay, and then now we could go digit by digit, maybe. I think I'm still trying to think of an invariant a little bit. Like, okay, let's say we have 1, right? So then we XOR all the 1s and then we get 1 here. But then what does that mean? That means that all the numbers that have 0s in here are on the other numbers. Then do we partition it that way? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that may be good enough. Let me see if that is good enough. Okay, so now let's say for okay, while xsum mod some bit offset is equal to 1. Well, actually, if this is equal to 0, we wanted to keep going, so let's actually this is a little bit terrible, but okay, let's just say this and this is greater than 0. Okay, or equal to 0, so then we increment it. Okay, so then now this means that one of the number is the bit offset. So then that means that, okay, let's go through it again for num in nums. If num and bit offset is greater than 0, okay, let's just call it first first Jumad num. Okay. And it also means that the other number has to have 0. So then that means for the other numbers, we could actually do the same thing. Else second num, and then now we can just return an array of first second, I think. Let's see. Pending. Okay. So that looks good. I think that should be good. Let's submit it. Cool. Yeah, and what is the complexity? Well, it's linear. We go for each element in the array constant number of times, just once here and then another time here. And we're using constant space because we just have like a couple of variables here and there. Yeah. So yeah, linear time, constant space. So why does this work? The invariant is knowing that, well, the duplicate numbers, they even out, right? So that means that when you get the final, if you XOR the entire array, you're gonna get some, some number that looks, just like a random binary number, right? And then what does that mean? That means that if this is a 1 here, that means of the 2 unique numbers that you have to find, only one of them has a 1 in this digit, and then the other has a 0. So then now we bisect the array, bisect all the numbers such that all the numbers with 1s in the first position, all the numbers should cancel out except for leaving one number remaining, and all the numbers that have 0 in the first digit, in this case first, will have even out except for the second number. So yeah, so that's how I solved this problem. Hit the like button and subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Ask me any questions. I think this one's a little bit tricky to get right, but once you really go over the invariance of what does it mean to XOR the entire thing and what does it mean to analyze one XOR number, I think it should be much easier. All right, cool. Let me know what you think, and I will see y'all later. Bye bye.